welcome back to the online classes. I hope you all are safe and sound at home. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter 8, applications of percentage. I know most of you are very much familiar with the word percentage or what is percent. So let us revise this chapter again in class 8. Let us start with the definition of percentage. Percentage or percent means out of every 100, and it can be expressed as a fraction, a ratio, or as a decimal. We used to denote it by a symbol percent. This is a symbol of percent. Now, if I have to express a percent, any number in the form of a percent, simply I am going to write, if I have to express 21 as a percent, so simply I am going to put the percent sign. And if I have to convert this percent, 21% into the form of a fraction, ratio, or decimal, we are going to use certain rules. So that I am going to explain it to you with the help of an example. Over here I have taken an example of express 61% as a fraction, decimal, and ratio. If I have to express 61% as a fraction, simply I am going to remove the sign of percent. I am going to remove the sign of percent, and when I am going to remove the sign of percent, simply I will add 100 to the denominator place. So it is expressed as a fraction. Now if I have to express 61% in the form of a decimal, first of all I am going to remove the percent sign. When I am going to remove the percent sign, what I will do, I am going to add 100 to the denominator place. Now it can be written as 61.0. First it was written as 61.0. When I am going to remove the percent sign, I am going to add 100 over here. Now how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So before the decimal, I have to shift the decimal place towards left. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So I have to shift the decimal place 2 places to the left. That is 1 place and 2 place. So it will be 0.61. That is the decimal form. Now if I have to express 61% as in the form of a ratio, simply I am going to remove the percent sign and I will write 61 upon 100, or it can be written as 61:100. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Now there are certain formulas that we are going to use in this exercise. So I am going to explain each formula to you along with an example so that it is pretty much clear to everyone. The first one is to find a given percentage of a quantity. Example, if I have to find out the 36% of rupees 400. How we are going to solve it? I am going to write 36% of 400. Now if I am going to remove this percent sign, it will be 36 upon 100. In place of I am going to use a multiplication sign into 400. Now 2 zeros cancel. So it will be 36 into 4, that is rupees 144. The second formula is to express a given quantity as the percentage of another quantity. Example, x as a percent of y. X as a percent of y. So it can be written as x upon y into 100% of y. Let us see with the help of an example. Express 25 as a percent of 80. Now we are going to use this formula. In place of x, I am going to place 25 as a percent of y, means 80. So 25 as a percent of 80 is equal to 25 upon 80 into 100% of 80. So 0 0 cancel, 2 4s are 2 5s are. So it can be written as 125 upon 4% of 80. Now over here, if I am talking about 125 upon 4%, if I am going to divide this part 125 upon 4, it can be written as 31.25% of 80. Still the percent sign is over here. So if I am going to remove this percent sign, it can be written as 31.25 upon 100 into 80. Now evaluate it. You are going to get 25 as an answer. I hope these two formulas as well as examples are clear to everyone. Let us start with another formula. To find a quantity from a given percent of the quantity. Over here the percent of a number is 136 is given to you. Means if 25% of a number is 136, then find the number. You don't know the number, but 25% of that number is coming as 136 and we have to find out the number. So how we are going to find out the number? Whatever number is coming, that is 136, I am going to divide it by 25%. So it can be written as 136 divided by 25 upon 100. If I am going to remove the percent sign, it will be 25 upon 100 is equal to 136. When I am going to change this division sign into multiplication sign, the number will be reciprocal. So it will be 136 into 100 upon 25. So 25 ones are, 25 fours are. So now I am going to multiply 136 into 4. What is the answer? 544. So 544 is the required number whose 25% is 136. The next formula is to find the percentage change in quantity. Over here, the percentage change, it means either the percent is increasing or percent decreases, is equal to change in the quantity upon original quantity into 100. Let us see the example related to this formula. In January, Ram worked a total of 35 hours. In February, he worked 45.5 hours. By what percentage did Ram working hours increases in February? Over here, first of all, you have to see the given quantity. The given quantity is represented as original quantity. What is the original quantity over here? It is 35 hours. And the new quantity is 45.5 hours. First of all, we are going to find out the difference between the new quantity and original quantity. This is the original quantity and this one is the new quantity. So which one is bigger? The new quantity is bigger than original quantity. So I am going to find out the difference of new quantity and original quantity. That is 45.5 minus 35, that is 10.5. So easily we can say that 45.5 is more than 35. So there is an increase. So percent increase is equal to original quantity upon change in quantity into 100. That is 10.5 upon 35 into 100. When you are going to solve it, you are going to get 30% more hours in February than in January. I hope all the formula and topics that I have explained you is very much clear to everyone. Next time when we are going to meet, I am going to start with a new topic. Till then, be safe and goodbye.